Hi, this is Lisa Schmid. Welcome to New in the Studio. I am so sorry on Saturday. We totally expected to bring you a broadcast from where are
Lake
we again?
Vermilion.
Yeah, Lake Vermilion, from Lake Vermilion, but the signal was so weak we could not. So sorry about that, but I'm glad Dave was able to quick post something anyway. Um, Tonight, let's see, I want to show you, we were laughing. I want to show you something with Hello Harvest. We were laughing that because it's so far north, Lake Vermilion in Minnesota, that, we'd see one red leaf or one yellow leaf. And Dave said, well, just wait till Monday. It's going to be all peak season in leaf watching, leaf peeping. But of course it wasn't. But it sure feels like that up there, that it's going to like your blink and it'll be ready for looking at all the fall leaves. So anyway, let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to use Hello Harvest, and this is just such a beautiful stamp set. The pumpkin is gorgeous, and these flowers, I love the leaves. I really just think it's a pretty stamp set.
Hey,
And
Diane.
it comes, or in the suite,
Hey, Patty.
we have the designer series paper. So we have all of these, and these are the colors it uses. And then I stamped and die cut out some of or all of the images so you could see them. I forget about this one. That's kind of a cute little, could be an edge. And then there's dies to make these cute pumpkins. There's the stem like handle. And then there's also these cute little leaves with the gems. I'm going to use the gems tonight, but it's leaf label and amber gem combo pack. So, and these are pretty thick leaves. It's fun that they're all cut out for us. Hi, friends. So that's what I want to use tonight. I always like to show you that. I said to Dave, because I have it and I made it, and because it's, you want to see it. I want to show it to you. All right, so I'm going to use, this is watercolor paper. So I just grabbed a scrap of watercolor paper, and I'm going to use I'm stamping in Cajun Craze, and then I'm going to color this. And I just did this afternoon, so sometimes it's hard to squeeze them together. So the other thing you can do is you can just take some ink and just put some in your little tray there, and that works really well as well.
From the refill.
From the refill. Yep, the ink refill. So I'm going to use, these are our watercolor painters, and I like to use kind of the medium or the small. The large is quite large, so I won't be using that one today, but I think I'm going to use this medium one to color. And you can just squeeze out some water.
Welcome, Marcia.
Yeah, we're interesting to see. I'm interested to see because I did one of these not with the watercolor paper. So I'm kind of, okay, I know watercolor paper, you're supposed to like put the water out first, right? Okay, I'm trying to follow what you do with watercolor. And we're going to die cut it. So if it ends, ooh, very pretty. So a little less control, perhaps. I don't know. But it's really looking pretty. So we'll compare it to the other one once we get it all situated. All right. I think that's really pretty. I'm going to go a little darker just where they have it darker, maybe.
Hi there, Ann.
Wow. I do not use watercolor paper enough. It comes in a 5x7, and there's several sheets in a package. Dave's going to look it up. I think that's really pretty. I'm not an artist.
But you play one on TV.
But I play one. Yeah, I play one right now. I play one with Stampin' Up. I'm going to get that middle part a little lighter. See, that's the great thing is you can just keep scooching it around. All right, I'll stop. But that is very fun. I'm also going to use, this brown is in our neutrals collection, and I'm just going to color my little stem a really dark brown. I did a little bit lighter brown, and it didn't show up as much with the Cajun. So, and then I think I need to set this aside and just let it dry. And I went over a little bit, so I'm going to make the whole thing a little bit bigger, and you'll never know. There you go. I see one little white spot. I don't want any white spots. Okay, so I'm going to set this aside, and then we'll die cut it out in just a moment. I am taking closing up my ink so I don't spill it everywhere. I'm going to take a half sheet of paper. So this is a half sheet of cardstock, and this is Cajun Craze. So it's 4 1/4 by 11. And then I scored it at 2 3/4 inches. Then I turn it around and I score it at 2 3/4 inches. I think that's an easier way for me to remember. And so that leaves the middle at 4 1/4. So when I go down to my quarter sheet, hopefully you understand that, I go in 1/4 inch. It works perfectly. So I'm going to go ahead and stick that in there. I don't know if we'll stamp anything on it or not, but perhaps. I think we'll need to now because I just somehow got a smudge.
And the watercolor paper, it's 10 5x7 sheets that come in the pack.
Oh,
and
nice.
I put the number in the chat.
All right. So then these are just going to be 4 inches by 2.5, because remember we scored this at 2 3/4. So we're just going to go in a little bit and go ahead and put these on. This is a fun fold. So just you wait. It's going to be a fun fold. I do love fun folds. So there's lots and lots of fun folds out there. So this is a new one to me. Make sure I got it the same direction.
Looking at all these pumpkins, in case you haven't heard, this year
Here we
there
go.
is a severe pumpkin shortage.
I did not know that.
The drought has made it so that the pumpkin farmers are having a really tough time this year.
Okay, well, the guy down the street, I saw one growing. So
yeah. Well, I was thinking about the other guy. But anyway, so if you see pumpkins, I would get them early because there just aren't that many this year.
Oh, good to know. All right, so to die cut out this ring and this circle, which came right in the middle of that, I took the largest die and using our circles, layering circle dies, and then I just took a plain circle and I wanted it kind of thick. I tried one, a different one and a little bit thinner, but I wanted it to be thick. And this, you can actually die cut 2 at a time and it all comes out just fine. So here's what we're going to do. On this side, we're going to put adhesive on half of it, just on half of our little, I probably should pull this over here so I don't get adhesive all over. Here it is. I like to use my rubber mat so I don't get adhesive on my table. All right, so there is, oops, I need a little more. I'm going directly across. I want half. And this half is going to sit, I'm going to do it this way so I can actually see it. On this side, like that. Okay.
So welcome to our Oregon friend. And I'm just curious, is it Jeanne? Can you help me out with some phonetic spelling there? Because I don't want to mispronounce your name. And Anne wanted to know if you can dry the watercolor paper with the heat tool.
Yes, you can. Absolutely.
You would probably want to keep it a little bit far away so you don't like get it all wavy, but you definitely
because the water would move. But yes, absolutely. That's a good call. So this piece is going to go in here, but I'm only, remember this one I only adhered this side. This one I'm only going to adhere this side. And I'm actually going to put it right here. So I know I'm not going too far past where I want it to be. Remember, this came out of here, so I know it fits right back in there. Okay. So this side, this opens like that. Wow. Ooh. Ah, isn't that fun? Okay.
Kind of like a belt buckle I had once.
Yeah, it kind of is like a belt buckle. Okay, let's come back to our pumpkin. And I think it's pretty dry. Anyway, we are going to go ahead and die cut this out using our little Boss, Stampin' Cut and Emboss. We call this the mini or the little Boss. I call it the little Boss. I don't know about we, but I call it the little Boss. And of course, the die is going to cut exactly around, which is so great because I don't know about you, but I am not a fussy cutter. I don't really like fussy cutting. And if I wanted to get that, I could use a Post-it note, but I do what's called squish the bug method. And so you just quickly squish it and then run it together. Yep, push it together and then run it through.
All right, thanks, Gian. I appreciate the help. Like I said, never like to mispronounce someone's name.
Nice, pretty name.
So you said you're in Southern Oregon. We have a very funny story. Sometime we'll share it about Lisa's parents who...
Oh my gosh, not right now. Okay, so here is our little
nice
pumpkin. Now I just want to show you, I did watercolor on the same exact method, but I used just regular cardstock. And so that's how the color came out. This one is definitely a much richer, deeper color.
Love the watercolor paper.
And this one is obviously, because I got it wet, it's a little bit flimsy, whereas this is much thicker. I am going to put some dimensionals on the back, of course. Gianne, if you just met me, I will always use dimensionals. I try to have about 10 packs available at any time. I would hate to run out. And I like to pick them off with my take your pick because I find that very easy to get them off. Okay.
Welcome, Linda.
All right, so let's put that back together. Is that Linda Barth or
Nope.
Linda? Different Linda. Okay, so I'm going to put that right there. Isn't that pretty? And then this will fit just right over that, like that. Open up like that. I think it's really pretty. So the last thing we would want to do here is I'm going to go ahead and add a little something to the pumpkin. And I'm going to use our, what's it called? Threaded twine. And I'm just going to make a very small knot. Usually I use the twine that comes in the multi-pack.
The baker's twine?
Yes, the baker's twine.
From the baker's twine essential pack?
Isn't it so great? I don't even have to have a brain because Dave's got me. He's got me covered. If you don't know, I'm a teacher, so I'll be starting school next week as workshop week. And so it gets a little busy in my brain. All right, so there is that. And then I just used a little glue dot to stick that on. The last thing I want to do is I want to put a little message. Now, Dave always has different opinions on messages, but I'm going to stick one on here. And I noticed that it's popping up, and that's because I didn't use my bone folder to really get these sides creased. So let me, or they call it burnished, I guess is the official name. So let me go ahead and do that. There we go. See? All right, so we are going to stamp. And I decided I'm just going to stamp in black because there is black in this paper as well. And I'm going to stamp the "You Are Missed," which I think is just really fun. You are missed. And it doesn't even matter that it's crooked because we're going to use this die, which comes in this stamp set, or comes with the dies. It's part of it. We're going to use this and die cut it out. Now it's pretty close. It's a close fit, but what? Oh, but I can do it. So when I die cut it out.
You can. I just put in a wrong number earlier.
Okay. Yes, I know I can. All right. Let's go ahead and I'm going to trim this. And I want to make a little pennant. And I could use a punch, but then this is really small. So I'm just going to use my little trick of cut it in the middle and go from the corner to the middle and the corner to the middle. And that is an easy way to get my... And if you don't know about our snips do cut right to the very end. And most scissors actually don't. Okay, I am going to stick this right there. I think I will pop it up again. Why would you not pop things up, right? It just gives it a little more oomph. So I like to use all the dimensionals all the way to the edge. And this is going to, my dimensional is poking out. Goodness, get where you need to be. There we go. I am going to tuck this. I meant to put this on after. I'm going to tuck this right under there and put there we go. And I'm going to put my glue dot right on top of that little circle. There we go. So I know that this is over that. It can be, but I think people can figure out how to put it together and undo it. Give it to them like that. I just think that's really pretty. What do you guys think?
Mm-hmm.
What do you think? What were you going to say, Dave?
No, it's great. We have some first-time visitors tonight.
Good.
Who subscribe to our YouTube channel. Also, you can always follow us on Facebook. Is a great way. That way you'll get notified when we go live, which we do 3 times a week. Mondays, Wednesdays, and Saturday mornings.
And sometimes it's funny. I am going to use in this leaf label and amber gem. These are the gems that come with it. Much more come with it than what I have here because I'm using them in my card kit club. Oops. And I was thinking I just kind of want to add a few. I like bling. Why would you not have bling, right? And so I just kind of want to add a few to give it some bling, bling, bling. So bling goes in kind of in triangles, but I'm going to put one there. There we go. Just a little bit of bling. There we go.
Bling, bling.
All right. Dave has an announcement for us, and this card goes along with our announcement. Go ahead.
Exactly. So today is the 15th, which means it is the deadline to sign up. If you are not already a part of our Card Kit Club, The 15th of the month is the deadline to sign up for this month. And as it happens, this month's featured stamp set is Hello Harvest.
Yes, it is.
So for those of you who are new to us, in our Card Kit Club, every month you get a stamp set. You also get all the materials to make 3 wonderful projects. We send you all the materials, instructions, link to a video, everything that you need. And in addition, as an added bonus to being a club member, you have the opportunity to do some add-ons to your order. So if you want to get the dies or the DSP, or this month we're also offering up the embossing toolkit, you can add any of those to your Card Kit Club order and you pay no additional shipping.
Really? How much is shipping?
11%.
11%.
So
wow, that's a pretty good savings.
Depending on what you're adding in there, you're saving some nice money there.
Yeah.
And that's a part of Card Kit Club. And as I said, today is the deadline for Card Kit Club. And as with everything that we offer, you go to thestamperstudio.com. We have a button that says clubs. Go there, you can click on Card Kit Club, and it is all there for you. But today is the deadline to sign up for this month's Card Kit Club.
Wait, go back. Just go. Can you go back one slide?
Yep.
So, Dave, I have a question. I already have a stamp set.
Not a problem.
And the dies.
Not
and the paper.
problem.
I got the whole suite. It's so beautiful.
Great. Anytime the Card Kit Club includes a stamp set that you already have, you can switch it out. And basically, we will just bill you the difference, if there is a difference in price, between the set that we are including this month and the one that you select to replace it with. Same thing, the 15th is the deadline, because on the 16th, we start putting those orders in so that those get shipped out directly to you, and we get all of your materials and supplies that we ship here from the Stamper Studio.
So basically, the stamp set and the little extra that I throw in, the cards are kind of like free.
You could say that, yes.
I did say that.
There you go.
All right. Before I forget, I want two things. I want to show you, remember this was last Wednesday, we stamped on top of the Fun Designer Silver and Gold designer paper. That's a celebration item. It's for free. And I said, if you commented, we have some people that we would give them to. So Ann Adams, this one is for you. I will mail it to you. And then Peggy Bennett also made a comment. And so Peggy will get this one.
We drew names and there are winners.
There they are. So I'm going to send those out this tomorrow. Okay. So I said I like fun folds. Well, here's another fun fold. Look at this one. This one, it's kind of cute. Don't you think? I think it's kind of cute.
It is cute.
I don't know. I like things that you get and you're like, huh. So I was just going to show you a couple cards made with this stamp set. Here's another one. This is using the dies. And if you can kind of see that brown texture on there, that's because on the die, see this? These textures, if you put brown ink on here, it comes through. So I can just add a little texture or a little bit of something on there. What would you like, love?
Nothing, just
and then these leaves, I think, are so very pretty. Now, this paper, Designer Series paper, as you recall, or may recall, was black and white. But, oh no. I took a blending brush and did it in Cajun Craze, and there we go. Now it's Cajun Craze. I think it's just a really pretty card. Actually, this is one of the other ones I want to do in our Card Kit Club. And this has a background, which is very fun, of the leaf die. So autumn leaf die. Okay, here's another one I showed you before.
Leaf embossing folder.
Leaf embossing folder. I may have showed you this before. I think I made it on screen one time.
We did.
We did. But yes, we did. Anyway, so here's this one. And I just want to show you, here it is with crystal effects on the middles. I'm going to hold that up just so you can see it a little bit. Isn't that pretty? Let it focus. There it is. I just think that's really, really pretty. And then this paper, if you wanted something super simple, the Designer Series paper comes with a 12 by 12 sheet, and you could get 6 cards exactly like this out of it. And then I just stamped right onto another piece of Designer Series paper. And how simple was that? I barely stamped anything, stamped and die cut one thing, and boom, I have this beautiful card with these chrysanthemums.
I have someone asking me, can you go back to that first card that you showed?
Sure.
This one?
Yes. This one.
Yep.
Yes.
Open it up.
Yes.
So across the bottom there, that is the glitter washi tape that is in the mini catalog. That comes with 4 different colors.
Yep.
And so that is available in the mini catalog, the Glimmer washi tape.
So it's
Glitter washi tape, sorry.
Glitter. Comes in purple. Do you have the page right there?
I do.
Comes in purple and the big page, not the little page.
Sorry.
That's okay. I can barely read that. My contacts are not good, hon.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. So it comes, I guess there's not that much to see here either. Anyway, it comes in the green, purple, black, and the orange. So yes, thanks. Yeah. So I just thought that'd be fun to add a little something there. And I don't usually put a layer on the inside, so I thought that was kind of fun too.
Exactly.
All right. Did you have one more thing to say? I think
do.
So.
We always have so much going on here in the studio, and we do have another event coming up.
Mm-hmm.
This is the Christmas Card Sampler. This is going to be a live event here in the studio.
Yeah.
You will come and make 6 different Christmas cards.
6.
And that may be all you want to do. Cost is $15, and that's just great. But if you want to use this
That's
time,
just great.
if you want to use this time as sort of your own design studio, if you want to adapt one of the designs that we make that morning and then order the supplies for your Christmas cards for those personal, tremendous works of art that you're going to create, you can use $10 credit towards an order of $50 or more that you place that day. So kind of a 2-part thing here. If you just want to come, stamp, laugh, have fun, great. If you want to also use that time to figure out what you're going to make this year, that is also wonderful, and we will take care of that for you. It is Wednesday, August the 24th at 7:30.
Now, Dave made one little mistake. Did anyone hear it? It's 7:30 p.m. Please don't comment the a.m.
Yes.
Yeah,
I
7.
say
You did.
AM? Oh,
you said
boy.
in the morning. 7:30 to 9
yeah.
p.m.
Yes.
And that's because if you want to come and see this, if you want to be our live studio audience, you can. We go live obviously at 7 o'clock. So
7
right
o'clock, you can be the live studio audience. 7:30, we will start with the sampler.
I don't know how exciting that is, but anyway, let's see. The card you came back to. Do you have dimensions? This one right here.
Yes.
Yes, absolutely. I will go ahead and I have them all typed up actually. So I will go ahead and take a picture of that and I will put them in the comments. How's that sound, Diane? Does that work? All right. Well, thank you for joining us. And we will be back on Wednesday. I have a super fun pop-up card to show you on Wednesday. I'm very excited about it. And it's using an item you can get for free. So make sure you like the page, share it with a friend. We love stamping and I would love to share that with other people. So happy stamping, friends.